Scorpio, hi, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is not going to be a love reading for today. This is going to be all about you and your energy this week. Okay, Scorpio, thank you so much for tuning in once again. Can I get Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, please? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I feel like if there are secrets, this year is the year that they will come to light. I don't feel like it's anything bad, to be honest. And then you also get lesson. To me, this is telling me that maybe there's an important lesson for you this year, or many important lessons. But I also, the first thing that came to mind when I pulled this card out was that you're going to put together something very nicely. I feel like you already have. I feel like 2021 was a major lesson for you. So it's almost like you're learning to walk through the dark without being afraid. And it's like you're finding the light at the end of the tunnel as well. So I really love that for you, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and keep going. Wow, beautiful enlightenment. So yeah, anything that is hidden will come out to light for sure. Like I said, I don't think it's anything negative, but hey, for some of you, it might be a year where you are put in the forefront. I'm getting like Leo energy. I'm getting like, if you're into, if you've ever wanted to be in the public eye, I feel like this is going to be a great year for you to succeed in that arena. I don't know why I got it like that. And it took me a while to do your reading as well. I kept getting distracted. So I get a vibe like maybe you're being distracted as well by people around you, or just different scenarios going on the outside of you. You know what I mean? So I feel like when I was pulling out your cards and in between trying to pull out your cards and getting distracted, I did get that message from one of your readings, I think maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, where it was talking about acting. It was talking about being in the public eye in some way. I feel like this is going to be your year. You're going to be shining. I do feel like if you have strong Scorpio placements, which if you're here, you most likely do, I just feel like you're going to be the one who's going to figure things out on your own. It's almost like you're putting together a puzzle piece, or you're getting things ready, or you're with the enlightenment card here. I do want to touch up on this one just a little bit more for you, Scorpio, with number 19, which adds up to a number 2, right? Or number 1. I was thinking of twin. I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry. Number 1. It adds up to number 1. So here is the frog spirit. No, sorry. Forest temple. Meditate on the light within you and around you. Connect with the ever-present energy of the divine. So there definitely a lot of positive changes are coming. This is what this card talks about. Positive changes. And you feeling light and free-spirited, and your connection to spirit and the divine is definitely strengthening. You're shedding old layers of yourself, and that's why maybe this base is cracked, because it's almost like any old limiting beliefs will be left behind. But there's also a mystery about this, so there's going to be other things about yourself, like maybe deep-rooted self old limiting beliefs that you had are definitely going to be shedding. Really beautiful. So it feels like a very transformative year overall. Let's keep going. More oracle cards for you. Wow. So you get star family. You're a part of a team of souls. Call in support. Definitely when you feel like you're in the dark, or you feel like, you know, things are a mystery, or you need that extra push, that extra help to get out of a situation, call upon the divine support, or call upon a sister or brother, a friend who you know can be there for you and that you can rely on this year, because I do feel like you will need that support, and Spirit is trying to tell you, like, don't feel like you need to do things by yourself, because you really don't. And sometimes you do need to call in for that extra help. So Scorpio, you also got the love. Handarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. This is like the devil card. So you are definitely going to be letting go of any self-limiting beliefs, anything. I feel like there's going to be things that you're not going to be believing in anymore. and there's going to be new things you'll be believing in. So anything that's been holding you back, any codependent issues, any self-sabotaging behavior, that's all going to be shed away. The golden children, you may have been a golden child growing up, or you may be a chosen one, which means that you're a star seed and you're very empathic, and it's time for you to step into your light. And that's where you get enlightenment, and that's where you get the sense of being in the public eye, because it's time for you to shine your true light, give others what you're truly made of, because I feel like there's so much hidden within you, so much mystery that needs to come out, and it's like begging to come out. It's begging to be shown. It's begging to just be the center of attention. All your light, all your beauty, inner beauty is what I'm hearing, you know, all your talents and your skills. And because you are very skilled and you're very special, there's something about you that comes off very mysterious to people, very enticing, but also people want more of you because they just don't know. They know that there's more to you, but they don't know what it is. And it's almost like people are wanting more of what you have to offer. It's like you give people bits and pieces of yourself, of your true self sometimes, and people love this. And you know when people love this, right? Because they tell you or they show you that you're like doing a good job about something. It's a very specific message, but I do feel like you know what I'm talking about, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and move into your tarot cards. Your first tarot card is, wow, the Three of Cups. I'm going to lay them out first. The Page of Swords. A lot of good news and a lot of lighthearted energy. Spirit does want you to stay in the flow and to just keep working towards releasing codependency issues. As you can see with the octopus usually relates to codependency issues. As you can see, octopuses can get their hands in different places. This means that you can also get your energy into different places that maybe you just don't need to be in. You know, it's like time to let go of those situations that aren't serving you, so that way you make room for what actually is serving you. So a lot of changes coming your way, but you're also going to be very intellectual and very what was the word that I had in mind? You're going to be very witty about the decisions that you're going to be making and about the shifts that you're going to be changing, okay, about the situations you're going to be changing in your life. You will be making a lot of important changes, but it almost feels like you're going to be doing them effortlessly. With Three of Cups here, this is all about soul family. So you are going to be meeting people this year that are going to help you release these codependency issues, okay? It may be a lighthearted conversation that you have with a stranger that you know it feels very deep, very important, and it makes you maybe think about like a bigger scenario, right? It makes you think about, well, what if I could actually, you know, go through that big door, you know, and face my fears? Because ultimately there is a lot of fear behind stepping through a new door and actually acknowledging how special you are. This is the main thing this year, is acknowledging how much you have and how much you're willing to give and where you can actually go. Your potential is humongous, and I feel like that's something you don't really acknowledge for yourself, Scorpio, but that is why the Death card is here. So this brings us to yourself. It brings us back to you, back to your center, back to who you truly are. And I feel like this is the journey that you're, and I feel like I wanted to say 2020, or 2020 came to my mind. So I feel like 2020 could have been when it started, where you kind of started to dig in a little bit deeper, you know, try to figure out what it is that you want to do, where it is that you want to go. You started seeing changes within you and without you. So I feel like 2020 is going to complete that cycle. It's going to complete and bring you back to who you truly are, and back to source as well. It's going to make you shine above all. It's going to make you stand out. And it's definitely a huge transformative year. I'm going to go ahead and go into these here. So these are going to be your sparks of balance. You can always use these now. Okay, you don't have to wait at any given moment to start using them now if they resonate. So listen to uplifting music and do nothing else. This is all about like finding that meditative state. Think of some activities you find exciting and do one now. Your energy and vibration will be rising, and it will be changing tremendously. Like, you're going to see a whole new you, and you're going to feel a lot more centered and a lot more yourself. It's almost like you're gonna return back to what makes you feel good. There is a lot of joy coming up around you during 2021, and a lot of people are going to want to have a little bit of you. So this is where you're going to have to set up strong boundaries, and that's where you get this boundary card, okay? Because people are going to see your energy change little by little, and the more you change, the more people are going to want your light, which there's nothing wrong with it, but there will be a need for you to set up the strong boundaries so people don't suck you dry like this skeleton here, okay? But a lot of fun, a lot of joy, a lot of celebration, a lot of getting together with friends, maybe new friends for some of you, or old friends from your past returning could be as well. It doesn't have to be. I do see you traveling and going somewhere, but mainly I feel like this traveling is within. I feel like this traveling is definitely within, but I do feel like some of you observe a body of water or the sky. For some of you, since I was talking about traveling, you may visit a beautiful beach or ocean. Do at least 1 page of mindless doodling. Okay, this is all about tapping into your solar, I want to say solar plexus, but it's your sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is all about creativity. I feel like you're very creative, and I also feel like you're very creative when it comes to art skills. So I feel like some of you may be creating something when it comes to drawing, so you also get research and new meditation or healing practice for something you struggle with. So whatever this is, I feel like it's a fear, or I feel like it's a self-limiting or self-sabotaging belief that you have that that holds you back from really stepping into your full power, Scorpio. Spirit wants you to do a little bit of research and learn about this, okay? Because you're very intelligent and you learn things on your own as well. Like, you find your own answers. This is something I see clearly. And I feel like, yeah, sometimes friends help you with this, but you're the type of person that kind of likes to learn on their own. So I see you being very ambitious this year to a point where you're going to be the one who's pushing yourself, and you're going to be the one who's going to do things on their own in an innovative way. I love this about you, Scorpio. So let's go ahead and tap into your self-care oracle. Like I said, you guys are more than welcome to start using this now. There's no specific time on when you can do this self-care. This is just self-care that you will. I see travel on the cards. I see a lot of changes you're making, a lot of emotional changes as well. I feel like there's going to be an outpour of emotions for how far you've come. Okay, for how far you've come, and you're going to realize that for some of you will be looking for love, and you will find that love that you search for. Okay, I'm going to get a couple more cards. Okay, that's good. For some of you, getting a massage or even studying on this, reflexology is something else. I'm getting acupuncture, or even the other one, not acupuncture, but the other one with the needles is the acupressure and acupuncture. Those would be beneficial for you to use, especially if you suffer from any type of back pain or anything like that. Here, make a meal. So I feel like 2021 in general, you're going to be taking care of yourself a lot more. What you eat, what you put into your body, making sure you get those nutritious vegetables and vitamins and healthy nutrients into your body, so that way you feel a lot better and a lot more energized with movement here. I feel like you're gonna want to be moving. You're gonna be constantly growing and changing and shifting since you get your death card here. So I feel like there's gonna be a numerous deaths and rebirths. So it's like you're gonna go through like 3 of them, I heard, deaths and rebirths, but it can be different for everybody. These deaths and rebirths are going to show you, and they're going to keep, it's like you're peeling an onion. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're peeling an onion. It's like this vase is breaking and you're pulling it apart while putting another piece together. And it's like, it's a little bit complicated, it feels like, but not so much, because I feel like at the end of the day, you're going to get to where you need to be. And it's going to be back to center, back to self, back to your divine self, and back to your fully activated higher self. All right, so this is really beautiful. I love this. It's a very synchronized reading, very easy and flowing. I really loved how your reading came out. It wasn't really messy, it was just more straight to the point. So I feel like this year is going to be a very optimistic, straight to the point, straightforward type of energy, even though sometimes it may feel like you're shifting. It's like I'm getting, again, I keep getting visions. I'm getting tectonic plates now, you know, the plates under the earth that kind of rub around each other, and that's the type of vibe I'm getting. It's like you're avoiding things that don't need to be turned into an earthquake. Does that make sense? I really hope it does, because that was a really weird way of explaining this, and I don't know why it came to me that way, but it was really nice. I liked it. So definitely a very creative year for you. Your creativity levels are going to be on the rise, and this is going to be perfect if you're trying to achieve something or start something like a business venture, using your hands, using your creativity, your art, even your emotions, poetry, or anything like that, anything that includes writing or online, even using your friends as advice or a muse, or even just enjoying abundance, you know, overall. I don't even know where that came from. That was random. Okay, but that is all I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. I will catch you guys in your next sign or your other readings. Bye for now.